Good morning everyone, it's down the allotment and it's a rather wet, cold day. In this bed I've dug out a few more parsnips for lunch, reasonable, decent size, and I've just put in the overwintered peas. Now they've been hardened off and over the week and what have you, so they were good to go straight in, and yeah, they're looking good. However, that's not what I'm really here to talk about. A couple of weeks ago, you may remember I mentioned I had asked about taking on this allotment here because it was going empty. Well, I'm afraid to say I didn't get that one. I got this one up here, which is even better because it's literally the other half to my plot. So let's take a wander around and see what we've got. Right, so there's some sort of plants, some flowers, which I don't really grow flowers. I don't know if they're herb, perennial or whatever. So they'll probably come out, more than likely to come out, because it's not really what I go. It looks like there's a path here. I've got a few leeks there. Well, I'll eat those, they'll come in handy. Carrots, they're looking a bit rapey, but they'll probably be okay. Yeah. And that looks like there's some parsnips. I might make a parsnip wine out of them or something. Something I've never done before, so we shall see. I don't think there's much in there, but it looks like some old stuff, so we can just clear that bit and hoe it and what have you. This lot here looks to me like it's perpetual spinach or chard. We can eat that, that's fine. And I think they've used this sort of weed suppressing membrane for the paths. Those are like a load of sweet potatoes. I'm probably going to compost those when I tidy it up. Towards the back here, but needs a bit of a tidy up, which that's fine. Looks like they're gooseberry bushes and stuff, so yeah, not bad at all. We'll definitely have to clean this lot up. There was originally a shed here, well actually that shed there, but they've obviously taken it. So there's some bits of crap lying around I'll have a tidy up on here. I'll take those tools, they might come in handy. Pallet. There's a globe artichoke down towards the back there. We'll have that. Again. All about, so we'll walk down this bit. That's obviously where the compost heap was. So we'll do something with that. We'll start sorting the compost out soon actually. There's obviously another path here. Oh, there's like some strawberries down there. So we'll see how they get on. I may not have a dedicated strawberry bed. A lot of weeds around here. There's some more strawberries. And we've got some cabbage over there. Some look a bit past it, but the Savoy ones look pretty good actually. So again, I have those. There's some more over here I can see. There's more of those. And then some more of these flowers, whatever they are. Don't really grow flowers, so I don't know if I'll keep them. The wife might like them. I don't know. It's all in the planning stage at the moment, so we'll have a look and see what we'll do. I think what I'm going to do, first of all, I mean not today, it's a bit too wet to really do anything. Clear all the weeds and just get it tidied up and see what we've got. I'm probably going to keep the paths and the beds where they are for the time being. Seems to make sense until I figure out what I want to do. I think back where that one was, over here, I'm going to have a shed, probably a 8 foot by 8 foot shed. That'd be nice. somewhere I can sort of sit down and have a nice cup of tea or something, or a cup of coffee I should say, I don't drink tea, and cook a fry up and stuff, more as a cosy shed as opposed to a tool shed, I think, because I can still keep that shed there for the tools. Yeah, so that's it really. That's really quite pleased with it at the moment. Having this extra bit of land, a lot of work to do. I think next weekend I'm on call, but I think if I can get down here Sunday and crack on with both plots, I can get quite a bit done. I think once I clear all the weeds, a good hoe, this should be pretty good, and I'll harvest what I can. In fact, I'm going to harvest some now, so I'm going to send you back to the potting shed. So I'll see you shortly. Right, so here is the potatoes I had growing in the greenhouse. These are the home guard variety, I know that much. Now, I decided it's time to see how these get on. And already there's a few in there. Now I've borrowed the wife's scales, so please don't tell her. That looks like a rotten one. I ain't going to bother replanting. There's a stone. I ain't going to bother replanting them. I don't need any more. I've got plenty of plants. But so far I'm off to a good start. Could have actually harvested these back in May, I think. This particular variety, Home Guard, is one of my favourites, and they do say they are good for early. Okay, that's about it, I think. I don't think there's going to be any more. So, what have we got on there? Just under £2, about 875 kilos. But, more importantly, they're actually good looking potatoes. Some decent size, some a bit small. Overall, I'm happy with them. What do you think? I've decided today was the time to harvest this pumpkin, so I pulled it home and I've got it on the bathroom scales to show everyone. Oh, it's gone now. Let's see if I can just get that back a bit. Right, so, okay, let it zero, place it on there. 2 stone, 0 pounds, 4 ounces. I'm happy with that. That's 1.3 kilos roughly. Happy. Not huge, but happy. Right, so this is the quail hutch. It's quite rudimentary. I quickly made it up out of some wood I had lying around and a bit of wire mesh. So, see, they don't need a huge amount of space. Let's have a walk around here and have a look at them. There they are. Hopefully you can see that. Let's try zooming you in. There we go. There's 3 of them. The lighter coloured one is a male and the other 2 are the females. Not sure if, as you can see, they're very, very small, which is why they're pretty good, I think, for backyard in the garden. Now these are only 5-6 weeks old, the breeder said, so they're fully feathered out, but they still need a bit of protection. I did have 2 other females with them, in total 5, but they died overnight. As you can see, they're huddling together at the moment, probably keeping warm. Now what I've also learned already is they are messy eaters. That bowl just to the side of them was full of food this morning. It's almost empty, but most of it's on the floor around them. So I've got to come up with a way of making them a bit better, so a bit tidier, because what I don't want is attracting rats. They're very cute though. I've added that little wooden box for them to sleep in at night, but they don't use it. Well, they didn't last night anyway. And what I've also done on that side over there is the door to get in and out. Now I've gone for a side door instead of a top door because when these try and escape or they're scared, their reaction is to fly up. And they're not great flyers, but they're better than the chickens. So I figured a side door, there's less chance of them getting out. And what have you. You basically can keep these in rabbit hutches is what I've learned as well. And they're pretty easy to look after. Small space, and they're pretty awesome. Water drink out to the side for them. Seems to be working okay. They've taken to that quite easily. And they obviously eat bugs and stuff, such as they've just seen that fly flying around. And if you can see them, where they're all squashing together, that's how I think the other 2 died, by them doing that. But nonetheless, they'll get used to their surroundings. So they're only 5-6 weeks old, so they're quite young, which is why overnight they're kept in the potting shed until spring, I'd imagine, just to keep them a bit warmer. And then when I'm around at the day, they come out here, because I do prefer them to be on the ground and not like battery farm sort of things.